Hello. How's it going, everyone? How's it going, Risen? My day was pretty good so far. Had a nice chill shift. Doodling the anime titty. Don't I have this? No idea. Why the fuck does it like disappear when I? Thank God. Do do do. Bum, bum, bum. Okay. Steam likes to do this stupid ass thing where it will so I got to enter VR mode to fucking fix this. Essentially, what happens is that my VR headset acts like a monitor and it keeps resetting, and it'll bring my fucking mouse down to the other screen. You're fucking kidding me, dude. Stop. I'm gonna freak the fuck out. Which one is it? It's one of these monitors that. Yeah. Is it fucking done? What's happening is that my mouse keeps jumping down to the bottom screen instead of staying on the main one where I'm at. Very frustrating. I was doing this a couple days ago too. It's just Windows updates have been making things worse, I swear. There you go. We're good now. Ugh. You don't have Hades 2, do you? I don't think so. No, I don't apparently even have the first one on here. I think I have it on GOG though. GOG open still? I do. Definitely need to turn off this. I know I have it on something. I could have sworn I had the first one. I don't have either one of them apparently. I thought he had one of them. You can barely hear me. Is the music too loud? Where's my gain? Oh, my gain was all the way down. That's why. How do I sound now? Am I good? It's just my fucking gain being too far down. Notifications. Close this so it doesn't give me more problems. This itch. Anything else? No. Okay, how do I sound now? Is it good now? It looks like it's as loud as it should be. Yeah, apparently my gain was turned down, so better? Yeah, it's just my gain was down. Okay. So once I got this song fucking slaps, I need to turn it up. I'm gonna start after it's done. Sorry, we have to listen to this now. That Apple's a banger. I asked because there was a Twitch reward for giving a gift sub or summon to someone who's playing Hades too. I wanted the chat badge, but then I want to sub to a random. That's fair. I remember seeing someone playing it recently. It was a 5-minute song, which is crazy. God, the song feels so long. There's so many like meme videos based around it too, which is so good. Like they were able to do the song, like the music video for it, in our place when that was going on, which was incredible, which was just incredibly insane. I've seen like them doing it in like Minecraft, what other games? Anything that's like a moving item, people have been able to do it in. It's crazy. Sucks so good. Yeah. Anyways, game audio. Okay, I was gonna do it. Nope. Uh, there we go. Get into it, Neo. It's a cooling round. I think I can talk to this lad over here. Let's see. I like the order shipping and transport goods. Here we are. I think I got access to everything now. I know one of these deals in Xeno stuff. That's fine. I was right. Let's see what else I can give them. I should have tons of like stuff like this. Do I not have more? They have like a large stacks of that are easy to get. I'm gonna get rid of. What was the newest? Keep that. Anything with a name I want to keep. This seems like a special items I want to keep it. Precise. Ooh. But this is a regular plasma gun. I might get rid of that. That is a radical item. Don't need that. Another radical item. Ooh. That's a better shotgun. This is standard chain axe. I don't care about flamethrowers. It's bad. Just some regular Melta. That's better than what I have on right now. Crazy. That's a name though. Need a pistol. Oh. Regular bolter. They are really hard to fucking get any sort of reputation with, huh? That's kind of rough. I get more reputation with these guys than I do them. Hey, nice. That looks like it's gonna be pretty good. I might buy that. Let's see what's his face. Yeah. Do they have anything I can use? No. Imperial Navy. It's all ship upgrades. Hmm. Ooh, better speed. Yeah. Let's see. Weapons. You got new X-Blood. Sick. The plas gun would probably be useful on what's his face. Perception. Weapon skills. Fellowship. She's more of a Taki type, anyways. Who was it that I wanted to give that other weapon to? This gun. Her maybe. Oh, she's out of training. Damn. That is a first. Oh, but she can use a thunder base. What? Sure, sniper. There's another sniper right here. Yeah, it's better. Okay, this is gonna go here because this seems more appropriate. Okay, I kind of want to give. I give you this sniper. Where's it? The one I just got. Where is it? No, the one he has is already better. No, yeah, never mind. I kind of want to give someone a better fucking shotgun. Jesus. You kind of need an upgrade for your melee. It's 1 damage more. You definitely need a better gun. It's two-handed. Okay. Oh, she's using alien guns. Amazing. Chris, when I had another alien weapon you could use. Yeah. Yes. It's really weird knowing that she can use alien guns. I did not even look at that too deeply. Also, I don't have her really equipped at all. Holy shit. You got just a standard suit too. Please do that. Thank you. These are automatic. I think they're automatic. Oh, it's an arm guard. There you go. Now she's all kitted out. Okay, let's go talk to Argenta real quick. And talk to Helmsman. There's Argenta.
Lord Captain, your presence is welcome. And I wish to apologize for my prior coldness. After our first meeting, I was concerned that he would turn out to be another faithless offshoot of the von Valancius dynasty, like the traitor Conrad.
Cold.
But now I see before me a worthy leader and servant of the Imperium. I am glad to accompany you in your endeavors.
Are you ready to tell me more about yourself now?
If such is the Rouge Trader's wish, although there isn't much I can tell, I am the Emperor's daughter and his servant. What else is there to know?
Where do you hail from?
Now that I can tell you. I come from everywhere and nowhere. I am the child of officers of the Imperial Guard. I was born in the hold of a warship, grew up following my parents' deployments from one planet to another, and lost my family in the flames of a righteous war. My memory is like wafts of smoke over a still battlefield. The gray of a ship's plating. The strict cadence of life in military camps. My mother's uniform. I loved looking at it. Then, that battle. The rumbling, the shouting, and the
Rumbling.
soot.
Titans.
The screams of soldiers burning alive. And the gold of the regiment's Aquila. Untouched by soot or blood. The last unsullied piece of a world that was going mad. That was my last memory of my mother, and of my former life, before the Schola Progenium and the novitiate, before my trials, before the vows.
That golden shard you carry with you.
My own relic. It's the regiment's Aquila. Or rather, the fragment that survived the attack, the explosions, and the fire. For me, it's a reminder that purity and radiance can be preserved, even in the heart of darkness.
So how did you become one of the Adeptus Sororitas?
Become. It's such a strange word for it. It seems right, but is that how one talks about their destiny? If you're asking about the path itself, that's easy enough to answer. First, like many other orphans, I endured the Schola Progenium. Those years were rough, but I remember the hardship fondly. Few things can compare with the feeling of satisfaction from a past trial, even if it leaves your body aching from exhaustion, or your soul wincing in pain. I was one of the best among my peers. And I was selected for the novitiate in the ranks of the Adeptus Sororitas. When the hour came, I passed the trials and took my vows. The most joyous day of my life. The Emperor's light has always been with me. But to accept it with all your heart, to utter the oaths...
Spaced out for a second there.
That is a rapture like no other.
Have you ever wished for a different lot in life?
Have I ever... But that would be shameful weakness, almost heresy. Of course not. I was born for this. I live by the Emperor's will, and in his light, I myself am the light. I must be the light. For myself, and for those who ask for my protection. I was chosen to serve. But beyond that... I won't deny it. Few things elate me as much as the thought that the heretic felled by my shot will never again orphan a child.
Thank you for your candor.
It is my pleasure to be candid.
I would like to discuss Salus Prime and the relic that you want to find.
Of course. My mission is all I can think about.
Tell me about Saint Argenta. Whose relic you're searching for?
Gladly. Listen. Long ago, there was a blessed world. Thousands of stars covered the sky there, so bright that its denizens hardly knew the darkness of night. Thousands of rivers nurtured the soil. Thousands of gardens bloomed every spring, and at every moment, thousands of prayers were flying into the clear air, thanking and praising the Emperor.
Okay.
But one day, the people learned the meaning of darkness. Like a storm, accursed heretics who had sold themselves to the archenemy descended upon the planet. Shells flew from the sky that desolated whole cities and burned the gardens and filled the riverbeds with the blood of the faithful. Smoke and soot swallowed the skies and the 1,000 stars that had once shone over the world.
Okay.
Among the handful of survivors was one orphan who had watched all her family die, and the garden she'd grown up in burned to ash. But in her heart, she knew the absolute truth. Just these 3 words. The Emperor protects. And knowing that, she never looked away from the black,
sounds like something you'd hear out of the Bible.
smoke-covered sky. There were no more bright stars to be seen, except for one. The one star. The bright star. The silver star shone in the sky. And when the orphan smiled at it, the one star fell right into her hands. All the faithful in every corner of the continent who saw the trail of the falling star recognized it as an omen and went looking for the place where it landed. And they rallied together. And with the light of the one star, they found their salvation.
The girl from the story, that was Saint Argenta?
Yes, that was the beginning of her hagiography. It is known that she lived on a world where heretics staged a terrible insurrection. They wiped out all life on the planet, except those whom Saint Argenta managed to save with the one star, and with the strength of her faith. After that, she traveled between worlds gripped by turmoil on her ship, marked with a silver star, and brought hope to the faithful. Numerous accounts confirm this. Her coming helped people turn the tide of the war and wipe away corruption before the Imperium's main forces even arrived.
That's impressive.
Millions of people owed their lives to her, but the heretics, having realized their imminent defeat, sent the remnants of their forces after the ship with the Silver Star. It fell from the skies onto an obscure world. There are no definitive records of how old Argenta was at the time. In some chronicles, she's even called the Child Saint, but their credibility is questionable. Either way, she didn't live long, but she left a bright trail in her wake, like a falling star.
So what is the one star?
If I only knew. Neither the hagiography nor the legends give a straight answer. Classical iconographers believed that the star turned into a banner woven from silver thread, which, when brought onto the battlefield, would shed light that blinded only heretics, but did no harm to the faithful. Most of them portrayed Saint Argenta as a girl carrying this banner. Others think that upon falling from the sky, the one star became a holy chainsword, which Argenta later used to strike down monsters and enemies of the Imperium. In some of the earlier engravings, Argenta is depicted wearing power armor with a silver star on her chest. One theological theory suggests that this armor was, in fact, the relic. Some even think that the one star is actually the ship on which Argenta traveled.
I wonder what it could be.
I feel that my undertaking will be fulfilled when I find the answer that has eluded the Ecclesiarchy for millennia. I pray we find the way to Salnes Prime soon. The ruinous powers must be aligned against us.
I bet
They
she's like a
stand
necklace or
in the way
something.
of faith. One day we will reach Salnes Prime and stand before the gates of Saint Argenta's ship. I know.
Nice. Oh, cool. Where talk to her? I'm gonna talk to the deckhand. However, it's come to my attention that the fuel lever on the bridge may be defective. Can you be trusted to carry on your duties without my personal oversight? Master flare brows draw even closer together. He's still carefully picking his words. I most definitely can, though, Captain. The detective mats will inspect the equipment immediately. I will deal with those in charge without delay. Okay. Let's see. Who else should I talk to? I should talk to Pascal. Anything to say?
The Omniscient knows all, comprehends all.
Sure, misters have been appearing in the ship's log. What do you know of this error?
This statement is true.
Tell me about it, Robot Man.
Violations have been recorded, as a result of which I twice performed an offering to the cogitators of corrective data vows and ruled out the possibility of sabotage. I hypothesize that the violation is a consequence of the discontent of the ship's machine spirits. I recommend a procedure of placation of the honored spirits for the glory of the Omniscient and the steel angels sent by him.
Okay, then. Hey, I got a robot foot.
May you...
Talk to Jay.
May the Exalted One protect you. Have you grown bored without our little talk, Shireen?
Argenta seems to have gotten under your skin, am I right?
Argenta? What could be more beautiful than the sight of a sister of battle, whose mere presence casts light in the dark corners of lost souls such as mine? But alas, what remains of my sanity is telling me that poor Jai can only admire the radiance of this angel, forsaking any hope of ever touching her wings.
Yep. See you later.
Oh.
Let's talk to Adara. Nothing. Cool.
Of course.
So let's see if she had anything else to say. Let's go talk to him. Let's see what Abel has to say. Nothing. Cool. Let's go talk to... Where is he? Abelard.
Lord Captain.
Nope.
Lord Captain.
Now, where's... Here he is. Hendrix.
You have my complete attention.
Okay, he literally will just straight up kill them. Got it. Yeah, never mind. There's nothing else to do with them. Okay, what's the next set of things to do? Here. Let's go. Should have gotten his ship, right? Prepared. Okay. Need to get over here to these two. Let's just up here. Something down here too. I'll say the Eldari survivors. This is on the way back. I'm gonna go here. I want to get to these. The tranquility of the warp jump is disturbed by reports of frightening sounds and visions that descend upon the crew. Hundreds of people reported knocking and screaming behind the bulkheads of the void vessel. The sounds of nails scratching against the hull and elongated Eldari-like shadows thrashing around the long passageways. The phenomenon were most prominent in the far corner of the office deck, where the Lord Captain's companion, named Yurlet, had made her home. The ship left the hostility and material and returned to real space. Lord Captain, we have an emergency. We have received word that there has been sighting on the lower decks. A sighting of a Lady Thor. The message we received are incomplete and vague, little more than yelling and hysterical claims. There are reports of casualties and unrest. The compartment in question has already been sealed off, but I thought you might want to look on what's going on yourself. The situation is delicate, and what's especially disturbing, there are mentions of Adira Trask being present at the scene. I will do this personally. I need the exact location. Right away, though, Captain. Oh yeah, I guess she's not there. Ruh-roh. Ooh, I see warp everywhere.
These rumors about Lord Captain Theodora, surely you do not believe them?
Of course not. I saw firsthand how... Wait, who's that there?
I won't tolerate weakness.
And who now deigns to grace us with their presence? Another gaggle of heretics and traitors thirsting to get their due for what they have done? Or is it the leader herself, who has finally grown tired of hiding behind others? Theodora von Velasius is before you. She looks grotesque. A hole yawns wide in her chest. Rusted hooks protrude from beneath her skin, and a lumpen inflamed scar across her throat. The figure flickers, as though it is dropping in and out of this reality. She looks at you with the wistful eyes of a corpse and smiles venomously. Rogue Trader, we meet at last. I had grown tired of waiting for you to pay me a visit. Theodora's look is appraising, and her mocking tone turns to one distant distaste. Indeed, centuries of selfish toil and effort, and everything I left behind has gone into this non-entity. Her gentle eyes struck with fury. War pollution, be gone. Argenta, my dear, there is no need to make such a fuss. Why don't we sit down over a cup of recaf, like we used to? Listen to your rapturous tales of sacred relics, potents in your special path. You must have been so lonely without me here. No one else is willing to listen to your ravings or help you with your childish treasure hunt. Theodora laughs melodiously, almost without mockery. At the sight of the terrifying Theodora, Albert's face turns sickly pale. Throne spare us from the cursed apparitions of the archenemy. Is that what you're truly praying for? I can hear how fast your heart is pounding, Warrenson. I think deep down you hope this apparition never ends. We've already met. Of course, girl, for it is I who gave you the order to bring you here, to my ship. Oh, how I rue the decision now, and now I regret heeding the advice of my seneschal. Our whispers hurriedly to you. How can this be? It's the same vision as on the officer's deck, and yet entirely different. Why does it remember that meeting? And why does it remember that what the real Lady Theodora did? At last my glorious voyage through the life was ended in the dullest possible way, by death. A nuisance I staved off as long as I could. But do not weep for me, my girl. I am still keeping an eye on my property and punishing all those who failed me. Theodora bears a rotten teeth in a snarl, her laughter piercing. You're not Theodora. Theodora's dead. There's no coming back from that. Where's Adira? What have you done with her? Me? What have I done with Adira? Theodora laughs mockingly. All I did was turn the little mutt from the fringes into a true servant of the Imperium. I gave her toys, cleaned up after her antics, and provided her with everything she could ever dream of. Oh, I had great plans for poor little Theodora. You're not Theodora, yeah. I'm dead. How is that? I am no different from those you have not yet crossed. The divide between reality and eternity. I see. I speak. I remember the wrongs you all committed against me, and all those who failed me. I have already begun exacting my retribution. I truly am Theodora, the remnants of herself that left behind in this world. I am an echo of her memories preserved in the minds of those who cared for her. I am the taste of tears split from the unsaid and undone. I am the terror that for who failed to turn the tide of fate and refuses to look truth in the face. I am as real as the human passions that bring worlds to ruin. What do you want with me? Hey Theodora, tell me who really killed you. Oh, wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? Wouldn't you like to know the answer to that question? I don't even know which would be more satisfying, to give you an honest answer or to leave you to languish in your ignorance. We'll see how you conduct yourself, little girl. What do you want with me? Why are you waiting for me? Theodora wearily rolls her eyes. Matters are not so dire that pleas of one of my servants breached death's veil to reach my ears. How could I ignore such desperate cry for help? And from my little Theodora, no less. And once I appeared here, of course I had to meet the pretender who has allowed this deplorable state of affairs. I'm sorry we could not help you, but you do not belong here. Theodora tosses her head back and laughs. The scar on her throat opens with a wet, sucking noise, curving into a horrible facsimile of a smile. She feels sorry for me, wretched, spineless creature. No, the only one worthy of pity here is you, girl. We do not expect any. I am not here to console you. Oh no. I'm here to seek retribution against all those who failed me. My brainless crew, my useless officers, my pathetic servants who turned their backs on their mistress in their darkest hours. And worst of all, you, my dear heir. You who have undeservedly claimed the warrant and everything else that is mine. I will drag it all into the warp with me, including you. I don't know about that, Chief.
None shall stand in my way.
My success was inevitable.
That's probably, yeah, that's probably just over here. There's a lot of work everywhere.
Something nearby.
Those isn't dented as though someone tried to break their way out. Shutter.
Follow my lead.
Ooh, items. Let's go. I don't think I've missed anything else, right? No. The workers with looks like bandages on their head, or do they have chaos on them? They have chaos like spawns on them. Okay, there's another like 20 minutes of talking. Theodora just up here. Dara's right there, yeah. Where is she? I clearly remember her being around here somewhere.
It's about time.
Uh-oh. Ah, there you are, my little coward. Why won't you look at your captain, Diana? It's wrong. It's all wrong. Look at her, girl. My little Adira is utterly trapped in her visions. No matter. I will ally your doubts. Allay your doubts? What, Captain? Adira turns her head to you, but her demented gaze only rests briefly on your face before sliding away. Up close, you can see that the base of one of Adira's temples implants has blackened and melted. No, wait, Lord Captain? Lady von Velasius? Adira raises her eyes to Theodora, who stands before her. Tears stream down Adira's cheek. You came back. Theodora clucks her tongue in sympathy, reaching out to tenderly stroke Adira's hair. Poor little Adira. There. How could I not come? You were crying for me so desperately. Your pleas carried into the depths of the morbid self. The smile she suddenly drops from her mutilated face. Why didn't you save me? Why didn't you warn me? Answer me, you insignificant wretch, or I'll drag the answer out of you myself. Theodora's fingers dig into Adira's scalp, meeting no resistance. Ooh. Which took 1 damage. Adira lets out a soul-chilling howl and tries to grab the hand tearing into her. The fingers pass through the monster's flesh. I didn't hear anything that could have had anything to do with you. I'm sorry, Lord Captain. I failed. I'm not gonna actually act all that out. Adira breaks into a strangled scream. You feel the air around you grow rapidly colder. Argenta wordlessly swings her weapon and aims at Adira, who is struggling in the monster's hold. Sister Battle looks at her without an ounce of doubt and mercy. Argenta, stop. Argenta wrinkles her nose at your shouted command and lowers her weapon by a few centimeters, but she does not put it away. Adira, step out of it for Vigis. She is going out of her mind worrying about you. Adira shudders and goes limp, and then blinks and disoriented. Looks at you. Lord Captain? Damn it. Theodora shoves the psyker away with a loud snarl. The Rogue Trader's body begins to change, losing its human shape. Chaos will devour you, and it will devour everyone responsible for my death. Die. Die for your delections of my lord. Oh? I fucking knew it. It's a fucking Zeechian bullshit again. It's kind of obvious that it was Zeech.
And you'll die quickly.
You will fall!
We're gonna go here. Cassia, you can go here. Abelard, I'm gonna have you deal with all these chaos demons. Marina, go here. Argenta, go here. Roulette, you can also go like here. Okay. Pasquale. Another 5. That was gonna be a problem.
My vow is to serve. Request approved. The scriptural prognosis is favorable.
I think like doing cartwheels. You bitch.
Yet iron knows no pain.
Cover me!
You have not product using because you have other weapons though. Why are you just smacking the shit out of me? Interesting. Okay.
Suits my purposes. You didn't stand a chance. All too easy. Not a problem for me. Absolutely not. Suits my purposes.
Okay. This is Abelard. Abelard's gonna go fucking buck wild.
Camelot!
They're like rolling around so silly.
Dare you?
They're not doing like a crazy amount of damage, but they're doing enough that's annoying.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Victory is imminent. Follow my lead. I've suffered worse. Indeed.
Okay.
Someone else can do this.
I want to get his like parry, like reaction chance up. Hold on, damage.
This way.
Dash a lot of damage. Okay, that's. I'll try to kill the chaos spawn first. Oh, what's what?
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone! Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, act. This is unacceptable.
Oh wow. Huh. Unfortunate.
I'll do what it takes.
Okay.
Just designate a target. My reckoning will be swift. I must. Thank you. I will not. If it serves your cause.
Okay. Let's see. Can I do it so they only get her? Peace? No. Okay.
It will be done. At your beck and call.
Okay. 2 3.
Isn't this a job for the serfs?
Okay.
Running binary code. Your desire condemns you. My vow is to serve. The old desire knows
Okay.
all, comprehends all.
Get her, bitch. Nice.
Just a minor setback.
Okay, okay. You have weapons. Okay then.
I'll live another day.
Okay. That's unfortunate.
It will be done. Indeed. Victory is imminent. We'll rule the stars themselves. At your beck and call. It will be done.
Okay, that's a big one dead.
I'd rather not.
Anything else? Okay, it's Argenta's turn. Oh, there's another. These are. Where do these guys come from? I do not remember them being here. Oh my lord.
I can handle this.
Ad break. Yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I'm back.
Rejoice in battle!
I'll do it.
None can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. I think these guys are turning into the Chaos Fiends. Which, if that's the case, that's kind of a problem.
I understand. Another soul slips beyond the veil. If I must.
Battlefields are always drowned in scarlet. If only that were possible. Me? If you insist, Lord Captain.
Activate calculus.
Oh, I didn't realize there was a guy right there.
The scriptural prognosis is favorable. Computation failed.
Nice. This one does a square, right? Yeah, it does a normal square. I do here. And I do 2. Oh, okay.
Running binary vital function successfully terminated.
I heal him. Fuck him up, Adara. Oh, why? Why would you do that?
What an unfortunate turn of fate.
I'm wounded!
She hurt me. God damn it.
Nothing I can't.
A tactically sound approach.
I don't know why she did that. Just gotta fuck it up.
Indeed. I will do my duty. You're a target.
God damn it, Adara. Adara stares at you with crazed eyes while clutching the wounds on her head. At first, no sound comes out of her moving lips, and then she coughs weakly and whispers, "Lord Captain, is it really you?" Argenta trains her weapon on Adira and watches you closely. This abomination claims that you called her. Is that true? Me? Did I? Yes, Lord Captain. I think it was me who called her. I can barely remember. The voices of my old good whispers. They all suddenly turned red, sharp. They started cutting, tearing, ripping me to pieces. I cried out. I called for help, and she came. Adira groans and clutches her head. Damn it! Why are the voices making so much noise now? Shut up! Shut up! Rouge Trader has been seen on the ship recently. Was that you're doing? Has this ever happened to you before? Like this? Never. Well, there was something, but it was different. It wasn't as strong or as terrifying. Apparitions appeared, mechanisms malfunctioned, the crew lost their mind. Adira breaks off, but Lady von Blasius knew about that. She said it was a small price to pay, an acceptable expense. No psyker is immune to it. But what happened here? It was just a mistake. I won't do it again. Adira stretches her lips in a helpless smile, looking past you. There'll be no more mistakes, Lord Captain. Argenta grits her teeth. This is not the first time this heretic has caused death of her crew. Do you remember the incident on the mid-deck, Adira? What did those honest souls ever do to you to deserve such a fate? To be turned into mutants and attack their own family? You are a monster, a heretic. If you have any humanity left, you admit what you are. Shut up, Adira moans. Quit your preaching. You're the worst out of everyone here. Sometimes a psyker's first manifestation leads to their death, and the deaths of many others. But if a psyker possesses an inordinate willpower and discipline, they can stave off their fall for some time. Adira has been alive for many years already. A laudable achievement and a stroke of incredible good fortune. But the forces of the warp will ultimately devour any psyker deprived of the Emperor's protection. The fact that these manifestations are growing more powerful is a clear sign that the end is near. Previous Rouge Trader has seen this on the ship recently. Was that you were doing? Yes, I did a couple times when I had too much to drink. At the time, I thought I heard her voice among all the whispers in my head. The voice was so sad, so clear, I couldn't help myself. I answered. I hoped I could reach to her there. Dear bites her lip. Ever since she died, since I first heard the voice in my head, the whispers have gotten louder, clearer, harder to resist. You hear the warp whispering to you in your head, and you answered, are you insane? You don't know what it's like. The most important person in your life, who's now gone forever, suddenly starts talking to you inside your head. How could I not reach out to her? I had to. She falls silent for a moment. When she next begins to speak, it is barely audible whisper. I know what you're thinking. During the warp jump, when Lady Theodora came out towards us, I kept thinking about that meeting. I kept blaming myself. Why didn't I divine it? Why didn't I stop her killer? These thoughts have been playing in the back of my mind, day after day, choking me with guilt. Do you know what? The one on the officer's deck, I don't know what that was. But that time, here, this was part of my guilt, an accuser straight out of my own mind. So what am I supposed to do with you now? Dear turns sharply to face you. Verena, I know, after everything I've done, you have no faith in my willpower or my strength, but I can fix everything. It is just that it's just I'm not at my best, you see. But maybe we can find a way to replace my implants. Or some other remedy, a better one. Lady von Valencia said such a thing could be found. If not here, then elsewhere. Just didn't need it before. But we just need to find it. We need to figure it out, where to look for it, and we'll get it. And until then, I'll keep myself on a tight leash. After my crew, while I look for this remedy. Keeping you in the crew is dangerous. The words do not interest me as long as I keep you alive. I'll help you, dude. We'll think of something. Yura covers her face with her hands and tries to hold back her sobs. Thank you. Thank you, Verena. I won't let you down. You're making a mistake, Lord Captain. Perhaps you will find something to slow the decline, but it will not stop it. Only Miracle could save Adira fast now. Why, I've heard enough stories about ways of extending Seker's life, but I don't think you'll like all of them. Adira awkwardly shakes her head, shakes her out of stained clothing. I think I'd be better with your permission. Lord Captain. She sways, takes a step back, and faints. Lord Captain, the Voxmaster's shaking voice comes over the comms beat. I received the report that the shooting on the lower deck had stopped. I presume you have brought the situation under control, awaiting your further instructions. Oh my god. I got rid of the warp illusions. Adira is alive. Bring her to the Churgens and have them see to her. You hear unconcealed relief in the Voxmaster's voice. Of course, Lord Captain. As you command. Lord. Spill the fluid. collect. I do think it's interesting that the warp beasts die and then I can't get anything out of them.
Operation successful.
Maybe. She's supposed to be fainted, which is funny because she's not. That's it, right? Back to the Void Bridge. Hmm. Do I have to go up here to get here? Lord. I gotta visit just to see if there's anything in here. Get some supplies and stuff. Thanks. Blood victims. Appears a large void ship recently dumped a huge load of junk and faulty parts from orbit. The debris that did not burn up in the atmosphere is now blocking the flow of a mighty river. The dam is causing the river to overflow, flooding a nearby valley. I heard large hooved rodents had gathered along the riverbanks. These animals lose their usual habitat. They're doomed. The captain orders the removal of the space debris from the riverbed. It's a long and laborious process, but the animals will have a chance to survive. Right. Okay. For some pirates, I guess. Want to fight some goddamn pirates. Yarr. Yarr. I'll show them who rules the sea. It's me, Pirates.
I stand ready to serve you and the Imperium, Lord Captain.
Yeah. Okay.
Set the course. Leave their hulls strewn across the stars. Now!
God, this thing is turning so bad. Steering a fucking boat.
Fire right now! Fire the lance battery!
Those are torpedoes.
Another salvo! Lead their whole strewn across the stars!
Okay. Another fucking set of plasma torpedoes. Oh, please, this. Get it into, like, range or like shit.
Another salvo!
The enemy's void shield has been nullified.
Lead their whole strewn across the stars! The time has come.
Oh, is this ship blowing up?
Onward! The time has come.
I think it's about to try to do a warp thing.
Bleed them. Another salvo.
Another notch on the macro cannon.
Let's go.
I'll mention this triumph in my memoirs.
Is that what my character's supposed to sound like? I don't know why she wasn't already there. Yeah. Took care of all that. My apologies, though, Captain. The enforcers report that your pet, Aldari, is in a foul mood and moving towards the captain's bridge. We didn't dare stop her, but I expect that you have a difficult conversation ahead of you. Oh boy.
Please spare me a brief moment of your time, Elantak.
Okay.
Azurion knows that I do not care about the curious glances of Monkey. I grew inured to them back in the blossoming gardens of the Lilithon. They curse me from afar. They follow my every move. They ward themselves against me.
I mean, it's fair.
Them. After all, what can be done with such weak-minded, primitive creatures? And still...
Oh.
One monkey stunt has caused the cup of my patience to spill over.
Oh no.
She dared to approach me, to speak to me, and touching my hand.
Oh.
She suggested that we withdraw somewhere private. She wanted... Morag. The mere memory of it stirs up a tempest in my soul.
Were you truly offended by it? I wouldn't mind going so private with you either. Were you truly offended by it?
Try to imagine, Elantark, being lusted after by a wild beast. It is... disgusting. So vile that it makes your very soul shudder.
I understand that this incident was a pussy for you, but it does not mean that all humans are animal. You're exotic animal to my people. Lord, some of these dialogue. Oh my god.
No. Your kind, simple souls and narrow minds are the root of all these flaws.
That's kind of true.
Narrow minds and simple souls. Every day, I feel as if I am caught in a trap, surrounded by a pack of wild animals. I am prepared to pay this price to find my kin, but everything has its limit.
Perhaps you would stop insulting the human race at every turn.
Your species is sensitive to the truth. I will have to remember that.
This bitch. I shall speak to my subjects. You'll not be bothered again. I'm not gonna.
Your words warm my soul. Very well. I will leave now. Do not forget your promise.
I was like, that person's bold as fuck for doing that. Fucking going up to like Eldari, known for killing humans, and trying to fucking riz it up. Insane. Let me get past these two. Fuck her. So I have to go here to get here. Lord. Yeah, whatever. Visit. Oh, here. Scan. Looks like a moon. Ship that once traveled the galaxy is now suspended in a silent void like gnawed carcass of a giant monster. When the Rouge Trader's void ship approaches, the Voxmaster reports incoming message. A colony of Imperium subjects have made their home in the bowels of the ship. They welcome the Lord Captain. Sure. Let's see what's in here. Although I wouldn't want to be like on a fucking ship that's stuck in space. That sounds like awful.
Victory awaits.
Welcome, your ladiness. Please come in. Our chefs. Unit wits, quit your gawking and get to work. I am concerned that these are cannibals.
Do these monkey truly spend their brief lives digging through refuse? Why do they not choose another path? Find another self? These people are humble at heart and diligent in their work, as all true children of the Imperium ought to be.
A new challenge for me?
I can see the agitation and fear of the servants beside me. But you, how do you manage to drown out their colors with mere words? Their dark hues dissolve immediately, and humility sets in.
I have always desired only respect, not fear. It is good to know that my efforts have not been in vain. Thank you for telling me.
It's always interesting to listen to their chatter. Oh. A tired-looking woman of indeterminate age, clad in work clothes, breaks off from her desk to greet you. She freezes momentarily, clearly unsure of how to address you, and then simply replies, "Your ladyship, please excuse us. I don't really know your name. Welcome to our little colony. May the light of the Emperor be with you, and with us. My name is Rita Maximova. I'm in charge here. Would you believe it? Well-spoken rabble. What is this place? We call ourselves Rita's crew, and this place is Rita's camp. That's it. Or recollegers? Scavengers in common terms. She does not speak the word scavengers with any kind of disdain. On the contrary, there is dignity in her voice, and the kind of which would announce their affiliation with a respected guild family. Seeing a glance at Pasquale, she grimly adds, "And our work is all legal, even though your brethren have no liking for us." Pasquale stares dispassionately at Rita, with a hint of disgust. Evidently, he is not even considered the possibility that replying to this creature's words would be anything other than heresy. Jesus. What do you do here? Right. Right now, we're gutting this old heap of junk, slowly but surely. That's a Recolier's life for you. They drop us off at some decrepit station or ancient battlefield, and we just sit there for years on end. We look for working tech or valuable materials, or whatever else might be useful. If we find anything, we sell it to the passing ships. Not the easiest job out there. These wrecks are chock full of all kinds of dangers. But I swear it on the plasma torch that it's an exciting one for sure. This little bird's got all kinds of bells and whistles. Most of the tech is dead, but we do find working pieces now and again. We spent 2 whole months cleaning out the shaft we found. Finished 3 days ago, actually, and we found this thing. A bit weird looking, but still functional. Rita's expression brightens a little. Perhaps your ladyship would like to buy this component from us. I'll bet that big ship of yours got good use out of it. The Skull Vox crackles to life imperiously and tells her, "Present the object, lay woman." But curiously creeps into his voice nonetheless. Curiosity. How about the component? I mean, I fucking have so much fucking money, it's ridiculous. Well, isn't this something? The Emperor himself must have smiled upon us. Rita makes a triumphant gesture. Thank you, your ladyship. You'll be pleased with the results. Their mood visibly improves. You know, your ladyship, it's kind of embarrassing to offer you this, but over in the corner there, we keep things we don't greatly understand, or can't really use. You could send some of your people to check it out, if you like. Clearly you know more about the stuff than us. You might find something useful. You got your own ship? No, not even close. A luxury like that, you could count the recollegers who got their own ship on one hand, and an old worker's hand that got sucked into the machinery 3 times and slashed by a plasma cutter twice. We fly with whoever, mostly just taking our chances. Sometimes we hitch a ride on the promise that we'll pay with what we find later. Other times we'll find some other means. Risky business, obviously. 5 or so years back, a crew got dropped off at an abandoned station, but something wasn't right with the life support system. The ship came back to pick them up 3 years later and found nothing but bodies. And about 15 years ago, back before I had my first little one, the ship took 3 crews to locations and ran into pirates on the way back. Ships go out on expeditions for years at a time, so it was ages before anyone realized that they were missing. And it wasn't even long before they remembered the scavengers. Plus, it took some time to find the ship that could check on them and pick them up. Long story short, all 3 crews had bought it. Yep. Can you tell me anything about this wreck? Not much. We're no eggheads, you know. We're manual labor. It's it's an ancient thing, pretty dangerous, and we don't really know much beyond that. Before we came here, some tech priests had done their own bit of gutting. Ritualing, bowing to the spirits and all that. That lot don't tend to have or leave a whole lot of valuables behind. It's true, but it's way too scary to go in before them. And hey, we dragged a dozen of their broken servitors out of the mines after. Their carcasses smell awful, but you can pluck a decent number of parts out of the servitors and sell them. Oh, poor guys. Doesn't seem like there's anything nasty living inside the wreck now. The wreck itself was barely holding together. You can go a couple of modules from here, and that's it. You won't take another step without fearing a broken reactor might cook you up alive, or a whole module might depressurize. Well, it's something we haven't handled before, so we're having a poke at it, but we don't have a clue what this ship is or who it belonged to. You take pride in your trade, I see. Sure do. It takes skill, luck, and a good head on your shoulders. We risk our lives every day, crawling on top of these old buckets. If something goes wrong, we die. But the score sometimes, one moment we're there, the next we're gone. Kind of like worker ants. But you know what, your ladyship? Our job has also has something, how should I put it, poetic about it. Hope you don't judge me too harshly and don't take it as insolence. But some people, even big people like you, think too highly of themselves. Let's say your ship hops into the warp someday and doesn't hop out in time. And around 1,000 years later, another gal like myself who needs to feed her 3 ankle biters, that's funny, somehow will be rifling through its remains looking for anything good. That's just the nature of things. Each of us comes and goes, but the ways the world works stays the same. We all have our lot in life, and mine is just as good as any other. You are amusing, little monkey. Your life is shorter than a moth's, and you spend it digging through the carcasses of dead, malevolent metal. But you speak of eternity and stars. I like that. It is seeing starlight reflected in the puddle. You speak as if the world is set in stone and none of us can change anything for the better. Those are some things. There were some big things you're talking about. Way out of my depth. Changes for the better? Heck, that'd be nice. Or it pauses to think. If I was younger and I didn't have 3 youngsters back home, maybe I would dream about stuff like that too. But as it is, I've got no time for dreaming. I've got to work. I could take you from this place. It's not safe here. Sooner or later, it'll drift somewhere so remote that nobody will ever find you again. But this is our whole livelihood, your ladyship. You take us from here, and what we're going to do? Sit in some hole, slaving away? Here, we've got our own colony, our own operation. No, this is our path. We won't stray from it. I see. Your ladyship, Rita falters, as if flustered by her own nerve. Please don't take this as insolence, but it's not like I have much choice. It's not often that we get well-stocked ships around here, and we could certainly use more provisions and some warm clothes. If there's something you would be willing to provide, we would gladly barter for it. With whatever we can dig up inside this here ship. It's just a respectful offer of fair trade. She bows slightly before stepping aside. Yeah. Okay, what's this? Yeah, sure, whatever. I'll trade with you. I don't care. Dialogue.
None shall stand in my way.
It's a mirror? It's a mirror. Okay.
My house would be proud of me.
Taking that junk. It's my junk now.
Too hard for a simple monkey.
Oh. Yeah, I'll trade with you if it lets me trade with you. Let me trade with you, damn it. Okay, or not, I guess. Whatever.
I won't tolerate weakness.
Oh wait, there's something back here? Can I open the safe? Use a key.
The machine god grants me insight.
Hmm. Need key.
Follow my lead.
Yeah, but how do I trade with you if you don't have an option for it?
This explorator is blessed with multifunctionality. My success is an irrefutable certainty.
Is there another one? Maybe another cognator I can... Over here.
The machine god grants me insight.
It's the same.
Operation successful.
Nice. Okay, I got the code.
Awaits.
Let's go. Ooh, new sword. Okay, I don't know how I'm supposed to trade with these fuckers. Yeah. What's this? No? Dirty cowl. Oh, this is something he'd be perfect for. That's supposed to be around the word. Shop. Yeah, maybe because I put him in the shit a lot. Unstation site. Oh, so this is for what's her face. Okay, I got it. That's more sector stuff. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah. Okay. I'll have to do from here. Whatever. I'm gonna leave because I can't fucking trade with you apparently. Back to traveling through space. Oh. Vox notification from the auger crew drowns out this usual noise on the bridge. An Imperial vessel in the Dark Piercer. Its escort ships are headed your way. Your requests make no mention of either the ship or its owner. As you consider your course of action, the ship's captain contacts you first, introducing himself as Pilgrim. The captain greets the Rouge Trader courteously and offers to purchase any information you might have on the Crystal Fulgen's position. So the captain goes. The captain admits that he has not always done the right thing in his life, but he has once held the blessing of the Emperor himself, and has followed a special path of service to him ever since. That is the path he now treads as Pilgrim. That's what you will receive in return. Pilgrim has been exploring the Chronos Expanse for years and knows many of its secrets. He promises to let you on intriguing rumors that may be of interest to someone of your skills or commerce. It looks like the captain of the Dark Piercer is unsurprised by your reaction. He's willing to pay in gold and securities for any information of the full station. Let's roll off. 2 coordinates and several systems and... Okay. I don't know what that... I don't know what he's even looking for. Bizarre structure observed from the orbit appears to be ruined state of a wealthy noble. Further researching the vessels, remains of a Ural Dome, a landing pad, the main manor, and the service quarters. It's impossible to determine what exactly happened to you. The search team found something truly disturbing in the main hall. An outfit clothed skeleton sitting on a dinner table. The table is set with gold plates covered in old blood and piles of bones. The bones on the plates are clearly human, No other remains were found. Search the scout team returns with some expensive weapons taken from the skeletons. After finishing the report, they hurry away. Whispering prayers. Smart. Ooh. What's this? Assault las gun. Sick. Collect. Me. Explain it. You can scan. Okay, Perma Hill. Who's in there now? She's 80. Oh. Okay, she's better at it. Let's go. I didn't realize the Euro's also better at it. Interesting. Okay. Where the fuck am I? Okay. Look, Captain, I keep receiving reports about malfunctions among the various ship systems. This time we're dealing with an inexplicable temperature fluctuation. Thermal controls failures were observed not only in individual compartments, but even in the soldiers' protective equipment. Several crew members have suffered from burns and frostbite. Okay. Tech priests are performing the rites of machine spirits pacification and remain convinced that the issue were caused by the spirits' obscenity and defiance. The reports claim that the incidents remain well within the scope of expected performance parameters. Over the last few days, complaints about the manufacturing thermal controls have dwindled, but the crew members have started whispering that our vessel is haunted. The tech priest's assurance that the machine spirit's tempers are to blame are doing nothing to dissuade these ridiculous rumors. Key chart. Thank Christ. I gotta go here myself. Save some Eldari. These are dollar ships. Okay. A violent battle is unfolding before the Rogue Trader's eyes. Patrol ships from the Corella fleet are tearing apart a small Eldari vessel. Once they are finished with them, the void ships give chase after the third, already damaged vessel, clearly with the intention of destroying it as well. Seeing the last ships the girl calls out to the Lord Captain, her voice trembling slightly. Only the Rogue Traders. Boxmaster relays Lord Captain's demand to stop the battle, and soon returns with a reply. According to Quarter ships, the groups of Xenos are malicious criminals. They are guilty of raiding the system's planets and robbing the merchants' vessels. Incendiary Kadora's voice ships are intent on performing their duties before the Emperor and exterminating the Xenos. Despite the presence of some robbery, the Xeno ships is more likely meant for transporting cargo, and the Xenos themselves are rather than direct combat. Escorts patrol for proof of Xenos transgressions. Patrol's captain regularly admits that there is no conclusive proof. The system is sometimes the target of pirate raids. However, this changes nothing, and for his servants have no mercy for enemies of humanity. They may afford worship, ceasefire immediately, or retreat. And retreat. Damn. I guess I gotta fight them.
I lift up my voice in prayer for this vessel and its hallowed guns.
I'm going to smoke these fuckers.
Macro cannons, volley!
Do I have any other abilities, or I'm just not ready?
Fire right now! Annihilate them!
Yeah, they also have torpedoes out now.
Leave their hulls strewn across the stars. Fire right now!
Trying to figure out the best way to do this.
The time has come.
Yeah, I feel like they're probably gonna hard target these instead. Try to get this guy first.
Macro cannons volley! Fate has provided an opening! Fire right now! Onward!
Ooh, I could have probably got that guy. Ah, just rough. Oh, way the fuck out.
Macro cannons volley! Leave their hulls strewn across the stars.
Like this a little bit. This one
Fire
done.
right now! Set the course.
Get back on this side so I can hit this the broadside that has no shields on it.
Torpedoes locked.
Go this way, I guess.
Bleed them. Macro cannons volley.
Okay, it's torpedoes turns. It's weird that sometimes their torpedoes get like more than one turn. Nice.
Fire the launch battery!
Oh, damn. God damn.
Annihilate them!
Oh yes, please make it easy. Oh, you're dead center for me. Let's go.
This one's going down! Another salvo! Onward!
I don't want to be like directly on top of the missiles because they can hit me.
Fire right now!
For the glory
Let's
of
go.
the Imperium!
Am I just waiting for these missiles to go off?
Lay in the course! As it should be.
Nice. Upgrade my ship. But by the little captain's orders, House Cordelia ships have been annihilated. Meanwhile, the wounded Xeno ship rapidly distanced itself from the recent battlefield, attempting to hide in the shadows of the nearest world. Every attempt to contact is met with frustration. Voxmaster reports that the vessel is in deplorable condition. Who knows how much more Xeno technology can endure before it is irreparable. The Adari are too scared and resentful of the Monkhive for the recent deaths of their kin to answer incoming hails. Despite this, your light is certain that she can convince them to cooperate with it, Elatak if she allowed to speak with them. It appeals to your kin's wisdom with the words of the Yaku's unfortunate. That was a 50-50. Oh well. I tried. The planet is devoid of it, even the most primitive forms of life. However, the crew has made quite a strange discovery. A mirror lying right in the center of the huge crater. It is a completely ordinary mirror, but in the frame, but all appearances is in pristine condition. Destroy. The crew blasts the crater, freezing the dusty items. That's gonna be a fucking heretic item. You can eat my whole ass. Oh, shit. Well, I didn't mean to trigger that. Alert, the Druokai have blocked your flagship. That's Druokai ship. Drukari.
Set the course!
Oh, this is interesting.
Bleed them!
Oh, they do not take a lot of damage. Good to know.
Torpedoes locked! Onward! Another salvo! Leave their hulls strewn across the stars!
This thing's way the fuck over here.
Another salvo! Macro cannons, volley!
I want it to be on my website.
The time has come!
Over here. They don't have a lot of health. I thought they would have way more. Oh, you're fucked, dude. You're gonna like go right into my random area? I do no damage too. That is actually getting through my hole though, which is kind of impressive. Please stand right in front of me so I can fucking. Okay, well, let's take care of you first.
Another notch on the macro cannon.
Another salvo. Set the course. Leave their hulls strewn across the stars.
Let's go this way.
Onward.
There's a lot of goddamn movement, I'll be real.
Lay in the course. Unleash a vengeful salvo.
Rouge torpedoes. Ooh, so close. I did hit it, but it didn't kill.
The void shield has been weakened, but the armor is still strong.
Can I still not hit this guy? Like, is he just out of range? This fucker keeps going right out of range. This piece of shit. Oh, are you fucking kidding me? He keeps getting behind me. Oh my god, fuck off. Okay. I'm literally just gonna go forward.
Onward.
What does he get another goddamn turn? Oh, dude, that's so lame. You better stay. Okay, he's in range. He's gonna get fucked now. Jesus.
Another salvo. Fire right now.
Oh, you got like 50 billion goddamn turns.
Congratulations, Lord Captain.
Yeah, way too many turns to fuck. New heading. Complete. Nice. Features, opponents. Full repair, got some cloud. Where am I here? Scan the rock. Is that Space Hulk? Oh lord. mining world has been cataloged as normal. No rare available. A vigilant number of auger crew has detected a small Xenos vessel drifting through the void. The ship is unpowered and shows no signs of being crewed. Send out board shuttle. It's gone aboard the vessel without any issue. Corrosion had laid waste to the ship's systems, which led to the death of the entire group. The interior is full of Eldari corpses. No weapons were found on board. The dead Xenos, judging by their clothing, were not part of the warrior caste. Merely the crew of the now defunct ship. The Xenos claims to have recognized the symbols of the dead Eldari's clothes. They were civilian refugees from the craft world. Oh, unfortunate. Unfortunate. I think an ad came and went. I didn't even realize it. I got too like engrossed. Level up. Let's go. Nice. Skill. Do any sociable stuff? It's just like what it's recommending. I kind of want. Intelligence. Specifier? Okay, good perception. See, how does it do? Weapon skill. Bringer of Doom. Agility? Dependable. Get his ballistic skill up. Ballistic skill. Joint defensive. Yeah. I'm getting kind of tired. I think I'm gonna call it a night here. Gonna have spooky games tomorrow, though. All the spooky games. Oh, save first. Yeah. And we'll get back to this game after October. Hope you guys are ready for jump scares galore. Should be a good time. I'm big excited for it. Let's see. Is there anyone we can send you to? Is around. Is around. I mean, still going? Jesus. Hey, Vexy's back. There's Egg. I'll send you guys a Vexy. She's playing Marvel Rivals. Well, let's see. She's streaming again. She like dips. She comes and goes, but she's good people's. She's good people's. You say hi to her. You say hi to Vexy. Okay. Thank you all for stopping in. I hope you guys are going to be ready for tomorrow's stream of spooky games. Bye bye.